Hello and welcome to Battle of the Beasts All Generation episode number 73. I'm Adam and today we got another battle here for you. We got two beasts fighting out for the spot in round 2 and it's the first fan requested battle, or myself and Lucas requested battle. It's a matchup that we thought would be interesting, and now that we look back at it we're like, what were we thinking? So yeah, here we are. So, introducing the competitors, represented Series 4, the Amulet of Avantia, book number 2, Equinus, the Spirit Horse. And, representing Series 11, the New Age, book number 6, Tauron, the Pounding Fury. So, yeah, those are the beasts which are fighting the battle of one centaur versus another. Okay, let's do this. So we'll get into this battlefield, which will be a rocky terrain, as per always. And we'll get into the stats right now. So, Equinus has a spectral form. Like other ghost beasts, Equinus can switch between physical and spectral form, which will make him immune to any attacks. Life Force Absorption. When he is in spectral form, Equinus can steal others' life force, not killing them, but reducing them to a husk of their former selves. So, kinda, I guess. I don't know. A being with enough strength of heart can resist his attempt to steal their life force. Thick hide. Equinus has a thick hide, which allowed him to take an arrow. Enhanced speed, splitting, and fusionism. He could split into a horse and a giant. And only speech when he's in the giant form. Equipment, a club, and a tree branch. Tree branch is technically not an equipment because he got that after he lost his club. Weaknesses is life force requirement. Equinus needs to steal others' life force to live. Requirement on the other. When split in two, if the giant is defeated, the horse will be reduced to dust. And life force reversion. When defeated, all the life force Equinus took are returned. So yeah, okay. Moving on to Tauron. Likely flight. It is flight. Weapon mastery with the blade and the knuckle things. Enhanced reactions and enhanced strength. Equipment, 2-pronged sword and a steel-clawed knuckle. Weaknesses is heart covered by weak flesh. So with that, Equinus versus Tauron. Let's get into this. So as the chamber doors open, Equinus gallops out into the center of the arena, looking around for his victim, and Tauron bursts through the sky exit and roars into the arena. Equinus makes direct eye contact with Tauron. Tauron comes down to his level and starts galloping up to him, ready to just slice right at Equinus. Equinus changes into a spectral form as he gallops up towards Tauron. Tauron, surprised by the Equinus just seeming to disappear, he stops right where he is and slices his sword forward just to be like, defend, I guess. But Equinus is just gone. Meanwhile, Equinus in his spirit form is charging towards Tauron, ready to take his life force. Tauron is able to see the dust which Equinus is making from his galloping. So Tauron's able to move out of the way, causing Equinus to keep going. He stops and becomes tangible again, in which he charges up towards Tauron to go intangible again. And Tauron does the same thing, just dodging. That's all he can do. Tauron then picks up a rock and throws it towards Equinus whilst he turns around being tangible, and he gets hit in the face by the rock. Equinus, frustrated by this, charges up towards Tauron, this time going to just tackle him down. Tauron stays where he is, acting all oblivious, like he doesn't see Equinus coming. And right before Equinus is about to tackle him, Tauron turns round, slices his bladed knuckles and his sword right towards Equinus, which slash Equinus on the chest with the knuckles, and the sword scratches his arm to high heaven, let's say. Equinus roars in pain, but before Equinus can take a step back, Tauron greets Equinus by stabbing him in the chest with the knuckles and slicing his arm clean off with his sword. Then using his hooves, Tauron kicks Equinus whilst he's down, and then with Equinus pinned down, Equinus tries to change into his tangible form, but Tauron, before he has a chance to, Tauron stabs Equinus with his sword in the horse part of the body and starts dragging it down before Equinus goes intangible, leaving a giant pool of blood. Equinus is able to get away, limping though, and blood is just dripping down onto the floor, so Tauron's able to see where Equinus is. But to catch Equinus off guard, Tauron still acts like he doesn't know where Equinus is, and Equinus goes back to his tangible form and goes to charge up towards Equinus, goes up to charge towards Tauron before going to go tangible to take his life force. But right before Equinus is able to go intangible again, Tauron chucks his sword directly towards Equinus, which gets him right in the human part of the chest, knocking Equinus down. Tauron then pins Equinus down, and using his knuckle claws, he stabs Equinus right in the head. All three of the blades going right through Equinus's skull, where it comes out the other side. Equinus roars in pain, and after some struggling of trying to attack but failing, he just goes limp. And Tauron releases his blades from Equinus's skull, removes his sword, and makes his way back to his chamber. With that, Tauron has won, Equinus has lost. If you think Equinus should have won, please in the comments below why you think that. However, my word is final, and Tauron's moving on to round 2. I gave Tauron the victory because of the supreme height advantage. Tauron, whilst I would argue both of these beasts are technically brain dead, I would say Tauron's not as brain dead. And also, even if he used it, Tauron had the height advantage as well with the flying as well. So, really, I don't think Equinus was going to win that one. But with that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.